Ready?
Yeah.
Alright, so tell me, what is your name?
Well, my full name is Tiffany Amanda Khan.
Tiffany Amanda Khan?
Yes.
Oh, that's why I was looking for your name, but I couldn't find you on Facebook. It was under Shin name.
Yes, I use my sister. That's my sister. I use her profile. My phone to die.
Oh,
when I made the live, my phone to die, so I tell her I'll use her phone to make the live.
But how old are you actually?
Everybody wanted to know that. 29 going on 30. The 21st of January, I'll be 30 years.
And how long you and Allan together?
Well, since we together 13 years, because I had when Allan meet me, when I come here to live, I turned 18 years. I was on that age when I come here.
When you came here?
Well, not right away. About like a couple of months, I turned 18 years.
Right. So you have been living here basically for more than about, let me see, 18,
well,
about 10 years basically.
No, more than that, because that's somewhere, and in 2008 me and Allan was together.
Right.
Because 2008 he come Moruga and make do the desalination plant with Wassa.
Right.
So 2008, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So it's 12 years. 12 years me and Allan together. 12 years, yeah, you can say that. Yeah.
So
they were close coming to be 13 years.
Yeah.
12 years, 11 years, and we relationship coming to be 13 years.
So it was a back and forth basically relationship basically.
It never was a back and forth.
No, well, he used to be down and then he come in.
First and then afterwards.
Right.
Yeah.
Good. So let me ask you.
No, it was not back and forth with me and Allan. We see each other every day.
Every day.
It's only when he started to get tired of the driving from Moruga to ALLAN, and then we fall asleep on the steering. Hold on, eh? Hello. Good evening. Yeah. Who is this? Yeah, Janine. But yeah, I do not talk with some people here. So I talk it. I will let you know. Okay. Yeah. Make it up. Make sure they make it up. Make a potato family. I feel she hungry. Yeah. Yeah, we was telling me.
Right. So it would have been. So it was from a long relationship basically, and you had your child. Basically.
No, I didn't have no children when we was living in Moruga together.
Okay, so
yeah.
Alright, so all the children was here.
All the children here. I get conceived all the 5 children, and I get pregnant here, no Moruga.
Right. So now let me go forward now.
Okay.
What was this whole thing with this other girl now in this whole picture?
Okay. Well, when he come Moruga, he was living with somebody, right? When he come Moruga, he was living with somebody. And he just see me as a friend. So it's just like Allan, every day he passed, he would pass in front of our house to go to work. So every day he passed, he would see me. Go away, auntie. Every day he passed, he would see me. And every time he passed, he would see me, he would say either he would say, nice girl, I would smile. He would say, I love your smile. But I won't take him on. And every day he just pass and say that, and eventually me and he become good friend. And when we become good friend, he tell me he had a daughter. So I say, so what about the daughter mommy? He said, oh, he and the daughter mommy not together, he just have a daughter. I said, so a good looking boy like you don't have a girlfriend? He smiled. And he said, no, he don't have a daughter. I said, you don't have a daughter? He said, no, he don't have a girlfriend. He said, he's looking for a stepmommy for his daughter. If I'm interested, I said, no. And then eventually every day he passed, every day, but I know he was interested in me. So every day he would come see me, we go talk, he would talk to me, we go down on the beach because that's where I live, we live close to the beach, right? Everything was good, everything was really good with me and Allan. And then after, about like 3 to 4 months, it had a day 2 of us was sitting down home. I think I was coming to see because they stay real long like my first daughter. So one day I was coming to see, and while I was coming to see, he phone ring, and when he phone ring, he tell mom he had to go outside and talk. So when he go outside and talk, but I don't know what he was saying because he was talking behind the house, so I didn't hear what he was saying. All I know he just leave. And when he leave now, he come back, and I continue coming to see. And then again the phone ring. And then again he get up and he go. And he come back. Then again the phone ring. And then after he get up and he go and he come back. So I say, who I was calling you so? Who I was calling you? Who calling you? He say, a girl. I say, who is the girl? He said, well, that girl he was dating and she living home and he tell she to go and she wouldn't go. I said, so why didn't tell me up front? He said, because you didn't want to tell me up front because he thought I would just leave him or I just run him. All kind of things he say, right? I said, but Alan, look what's going to happen now. Look, it's going to have a problem. That is why I didn't want to date you. You could have come out and tell me the truth because you tell me you just had a child and I asked you, what the child mother? And you say, you and the child mother done. You can tell me the truth. And he said, girl, I wanted to tell you the truth, but this girl wouldn't leave him alone. Right? The girl wouldn't leave him alone. So it has a real problem with this girl. She started call the phone. He started telling she leave him alone. He's not together with she anymore. Leave his place. And he said the girl would not leave his place. The girl actually find herself and find Alan and Moruga because the boys and them in Wassa knew me and they didn't want me to be together with Alan. They say Alan no good, Alan a real woman, and leave Alan, you just wasting your time. So they eventually bring the girl down Moruga. When they bring the girl down Moruga, I was living in a small board house. It was a board house we was living in. We was not rich. Me and Alan used to sleep on the ground. We wasn't rich. And when he brings you down Moruga, she said one of his co-workers call him because they know Alan was staying by me. Alan done move out from the desalination house where they rent and moving by us. So when Alan moving by was the desalination, the other Wassa boys and them know Alan was with me. So they eventually bring she down, fight it done with Alan, but it never happened. We never done. So when the girl come now, Alan said, well, let me tell you the truth. I don't want to be with you anymore. I love Amanda. And well, he never come and Marie name. He always come as Tiff. My name is Tiffany. He always say Tiff. He said, well, I'm going to tell you the truth. I love Tiff and I wanted to go back up the road and leave the people place and they can get herself in trouble. They don't ever come in people place and get him because she was real getting on. And he said, furthermore, he gonna call his mommy. And when he called his mommy started getting angry with him because the mommy know the girl was coming. I was here, the mommy started getting angry with him. That way you doing, that way you doing. You and the girl living together and you with another woman. Don't tell me nothing, you look for what, you look for that. And he hung up the phone. He didn't say anything, the mommy, he hung up the phone. And when he tell the girl to leave and go back to her way, and when she leave, come on person here and pack up she things and go, leave the house and go. She didn't leave and go. Alan remained with me and his right shoe is back and her right shoe is back and her right shoe is back and I could not take it anymore. And when I could not take it anymore, I told Alan we're done. And I packed Alan's clothes and I decided to put it outside. And when I decided to put it outside, Alan started crying and said, Tiff, it's you I love, it's you I love, and it's you I want to be with. It's you I love, it's you I love, and it's you I want to be with. And I told Alan, I said, Alan, I can't live a life like this because my father died. And I had to see about my siblings, my younger sisters and them. And I can't just be in a relationship and this girl will leave you alone. It makes no sense, right? It makes no sense. And he said, Tiff, it's you I want. And he started to get kind of, when I say we're not together no more, he started to get emotional and hold my by my foot. And he says, you I love, I will always love you. And if I do this and all this kind of things. So I did accept him back home. I did accept him back home. The mommy wasn't happy. So the girl come back home and give the mommy my number. And when the girl come back home and give the mommy my number, me and Alan still together in Moruga, the mommy will call every day. She will say, you're not coming under my dead body and I'm going to marry to this girl. And this girl with Alan so long. And this girl pregnant. And I would ask Alan and Alan would tell me, she's not pregnant, she's not pregnant, she's not pregnant, man, she's not pregnant. Please believe me. And she wasn't pregnant. She wasn't pregnant. Real back on that. Anyhow, so be it. She called, I started to get crazy, I started to get vexed, I started to get angry. I burn up the phone to prevent you from stop calling. Even if when Alan leave to go to work, Alan will leave the phone with me. And this girl will sort of call Alan's phone and I will answer it and she will say, and let me talk to my man please. And I will say, well, Alan leave the phone with me. Yeah, she not like you want to put your mother on the phone and the mother will be on the phone and ball ice balls and all kind of hurtful things they will say to me. And the mommy will say, so what you doing answering Alan's phone? What you doing answering Alan's phone? You're supposed to be answering Alan. I said, well, me and Alan together. Right? And he leave the phone home with me. And they will get real say all kind of thing. And I never see how your mommy look. I never see nothing. I don't know if his mommy dark. I don't even know if his mommy red. nothing. The mommy don't know if I had nice hair. The mommy don't know if I red. Nothing. She just call every day and just accuse until I get mad and end my phone. Anyhow, we still together. He always come every day. We together. The work end up finished. The desalination and ALLAN end up finishing. So he had us to come back here to work. When he had us to come back here to work now, he said he used to come every day. He never leave. So every day back Moruga, back Arima, back Moruga, back Arima. And a day he said, girl, I nearly lost my life, girl. I eventually catch myself sleeping and driving. I said, ALLAN, well, they will have to stay up here. I say you will have to stay up here and remain up in Arima, and on weekend you will come and you will see my Moruga. He wasn't really happy. Actually, he's sad. When he was packing up all this stuff and thing, he was really sad. And they called me here for the work. He was sad. He said he really and really don't want to leave and thing. I said, but I had to do that. So he leave. When he leave, but I used to see ALLAN every day. Every day I used to see ALLAN. No matter what, even say, I know he going to work Monday to Friday. I know I seen him Friday evening. As soon as he finished work, he coming. As soon as he finished work, he coming. Well, we live with I live by my mommy long with him, right? So anyhow, I had this day, right? Coming to Christmas, always into New Year's. ALLAN called me. ALLAN said, you will see me for New Year's. I said, okay, no problem. I hung up the phone. He said, what happened? You know, say, I love you. Every time ALLAN called me and he going, ALLAN was real nice. ALLAN was loving. Every time ALLAN called me and he will wait for I to say I love you. Or if I didn't say I love you, he will say I love you. And if I hang up the phone, he will call back. And he will say, what happened? I will say, ALLAN, what happened? You didn't say I love you. And I will say, I love you. But we make a common friend. So when he say, Steph, I love you, I had to answer him back and say, I love you too. And he will say, how much? And I have to answer the question and say, like plenty water in Moruga Beach. So I will have to say, he will say, I love you. I will have to say, I love you too. And he will say, how much? I will say, like plenty water in the sea. And he will say, I love you, baby. And he will just go, hang up. We will hang up. Okay. So, okay. He called me. And he said, Steph, you will see me New Year. I say, alright, ALLAN. No problem. 1 o'clock. It was like 8 o'clock. He called me again. Tiff, I'm missing you. Tiff, I love you. I said, ALLAN, you're drinking? He was like, no, he like with your friends and I really love you, girl. I said, but I love you too. I'm tired. I want to go and sleep. He said, Tiff, I love you. I said, well, okay, no problem. I love you too, ALLAN. And I hang up the phone and I go on. So I bow shut, I fall asleep. When I fall asleep now, the phone ring again. I said, oh gosh, it's ALLAN. I answer the phone. What you doing? I said, Chinese, I'm sleeping. I just never call him ALLAN. I just call him Chinese. I always used to call him Chinese. When he here, I'm going to come up here to live. And everybody, ALLAN, mother, ALLAN. I start to call him ALLAN. So when I was in Moruga sleeping now, I said, yes, Chinese. And to say what's going. And you're off the phone, you call me back again. You're lying when you're drinking. He said, no, you're not lying when you're drinking. Not knowing ALLAN was already on the way coming to Moruga. While ALLAN was on the way to come Moruga, ALLAN got in a critical accident because he was driving so fast. He wanted to see me. He wanted to see me so bad. He wanted to see me so bad he couldn't even wait for New Year's to come down here to see me. So when I get the call now, when I get the call now, yes, answer the phone. Let she take all the call. When I get the call now from a strange number, the person called my brother first. But, the house was small. As I say, it's a small board house, right? So my room here and my brother room here. So when he get the call to talk to his sister. So he's trying to knock the door. Mana. I say yes. He said, oh, somebody want to talk to you. I said, who? He said, somebody want to talk to you. So when I answered the phone, I was like, hello. The person started crying. I said, who is this? Then he said, Steph. When I thinking, I said, that is ALLAN voice I hear. So the person took the phone now. He said, hello, good night, this is Tiffany Khan. I said, yes, this is Tiffany Khan. Then she was your boyfriend ALLAN just getting a bad accident, a horrible, bad accident. I said, no, this can't happen. This is not the truth because I just spoke to ALLAN about an hour and a half and ALLAN tell me he will see me New Year's. This can't happen. It's some joke or something. And the person said it's not a joke, it's a ball. We were so poor. I couldn't even get somebody to carry my house to run down the road. I run down the road. I knocked down at my friend's house. I said I had to drop my and guy said when I accident not too far from home. Please drop me, please drop me. He said okay, let's go. When I go, it's to see Allan lying down inside of the ambulance and the girl, like the mommy call the girl and tell the girl Allan got in an accident. And when I said, as the ambulance people say, you is his girlfriend? I say yes. They watch me like this. How come this is your girlfriend? She looking like a little girl. So they were shocked. All the people who was there, they were shocked. And he said yes, that is his wife. And he said, please send me in, please send me. So they absolutely let me go into the ambulance. And I went to the ambulance, the girl was talking to him. She was telling him, you so love she to go down there, you so love she to Faith dead, you so love she, and he take the phone and he pelted it on the ground. And he said, Tiff, I love you. I said, Allan, what are you doing? You tell me you coming home New Year's. What happened? He said, Tiff, I love you again. And he crying and blood was coming through his ears and his mouth. And he said, girl, I love you again. I love you too. I love you again. I love you. You see how much I love you to death for you. And I started to cry. And he tell the ambulance he want me to go with him. And when I go in the story real hard. And when I go in the ambulance with him, he had $10,000 in the pocket. He said to take 9 and give his mommy $1,000. And when the ambulance reached, his mom, his brother girlfriend, and his friends was there. I went and he described she for me. He said she's short, she red, and she have a bob haircut. So I see the short red bob haircut because the ambulance woman she him straight in the accident and emergency room, so I couldn't go in. And when he did board him fast, his eyes was alone on me, and I see him going, and when he boarded, stuff I love you, and I actually seen it, and he was in a lot of pain. He was in a lot of pain, and I gave the mommy the $1,000. She watched me and she take it and she skin up. She feels like if I was shit. I was feeling real bad because I was the only person there in the hospital. At the point in time, my mommy wasn't there, my dad, nobody wasn't there, my brother, my sister, nobody wasn't there. So I was feeling real bad because I was the only person and everybody high color. He had a sister-in-law, she was darker than me. She talked to me, his brother talked to me. He said, oh, you're the girl that Allan real love, you're the girl that Allan nearly lost his life for, and I was kind of feeling bad. So I didn't really want to stay. And he made sure in the emergency room, he called his brother and tell his brother, make sure and drop me home. Imagine that? He make sure and tell the nurse he want a call to tell his brother to let his brother drop me home. His brother really dropped me home. I was ashamed. I was real bad when his brother dropped me home to see the small house I was living in. Because the girl who he was with, she had a big house and his mommy like girls like that. His mommy like girls like that. So because where I come from, it was really just like wow. So anyhow, every day I come and look for him in the hospital. I will come and look for him every day. I will come in here. When he see me, he will be when I come in to see him in the hospital, I will look. I will come in, but I won't make him see me. I will come in and peep him. So while coming in and peeping him, he sat on the bed, just texting my phone because it's me too in them days, and I would be getting the text right down as we peeping. And when he said text, I would just say ah. He would just laugh and light up. He said, I thought you wasn't coming. I said that I was coming, and I bring food, and he would think, and we would talk, and he would say I'm missing him. And that day his child mother was coming to see him, and he didn't want she to see that I was there. And he said, if you could do me a favor. I said, what? Yeah, you could stay, you could to prevent the bacchanal. He asked me if I could stay home because the child mother would be there and she really loved him too. It was real hard. Everybody did love Allan. Them girls, Allan done them girls done with Allan, you know. Allan done with them. So it was real. Michaela, it was real hard on me for you to accept me, and I was more skinny and I was more dark. So it was real hard on me. So anyhow, every day I used to go in hospital. So a day he called me. The day I was supposed to go in hospital, the night before we talk, he said, Steph, you go bring some food for me. What food they want, Alan? Dal, rice and fried fish. I make the dal, rice and fried fish. About like 11 o'clock he called me. He said, don't come. Don't bother to come because the child mother here. So I was angry. I was sad. I was vexed. I said, so why you don't want me to come? He said to prevent the bacchanal. And I was real. I know I shouldn't do that. I mean, yeah, I was jealous. So I was quarreling with him and I said, so you make me cook the food and you tell me don't bother to come. And he said, oh God, Steph, I love you. Steph, I'm sorry. Steph, I'm sorry. I said, I love you. And I never went back 2 days. And when I never went back 2 days, he keep on calling. He said, oh, if you don't come, he will walk to the corridor and throw himself. And he loved me. And if I don't come the other day, he will kill himself. And it was real. Because the way he was singing, it was real. I said, well, Alan, here I will come. I promise to God I will come. I promise to God I will come. And I hire Peter and I come. And when he come, he see me. And when he see me, he says, so what happened? You're going to bathe me? I said, yes, I'll bathe you.
But how long this battle went on for between you and this girl and the mother?
It never stopped with me and the mommy.
But with you and the mother?
It never stopped with me and the mommy, but it stopped with me and the girl. When the girl understand that Alan
move on now.
Yeah, Alan love me, Alan move on. She just come for her stuff and she leave. And when she come for her stuff, you can see that she didn't want it to go. I was sitting on the chair, he was on the bed with the cat. No, let me make my finish a big part. So after this is how I come up here to live now. So after the accident, he get discharged from the hospital. So he said, Tiff, I don't have nobody to see about him and I had to come and live with him now. I said, live? I said, no. Remember your mommy said that how not I'm not dead, but I come in here. He said, Tiff, I love you, girl. I barely downstairs, girl. I love you, girl. I barely downstairs. It's just me alone living downstairs. I said, here what? I wouldn't come and live, but I will come. I promise you I will come every weekend and I will go back home. So every weekend I will come from Friday and the Sunday or the Monday, early Monday morning, I will go back Moruga. So anyhow, I end up coming here and seeing about it. When I come and see about him, I think I used to be real scared. I used to be real scared because I never used to want to come out. I just used to be inside and cleaning out. He didn't have stove. So his mom used to cook and his mom used to send food. And when his mom cook and send food, like if she making bake, she know me and he downstairs, she would just send to be some bake for he alone to eat. But he won't eat it. He won't eat the bake because he would say, man, them, here he would say, man, them real effort boy. Knowing that I downstairs here, she should send 4 slices of bake. There's only 2 slices of bake she will send. And I would say, it's okay. And he won't eat the bake. He won't eat. He will call the friend, and the friend will go down here and buy royal castle and bring for me and he to eat. And he will eat the royal castle with me. And it's every day she do that because he didn't have a stove. He didn't have a stove downstairs. And eventually, plenty bacchanal. The other day he made me go upstairs and cook fish broth. And his mommy was working MIC, so she wasn't there when I went and cooked the fish broth. So when the mommy come from work, and the sister-in-law see me cooking, the sister-in-law will tell the mommy. And the mommy will come on the stairs and she will cuss and say, Alan, what you bring she upstairs here for? I don't like this girl. I don't want this girl in my place cooking. And I won't say anything because I now come. He wouldn't say anything. He would just say, Steph, we can watch a movie. And we will go inside and we watch a movie. And as days go by, the girl eventually come and pack up all she stuff and go. And when the girl pack up all she stuff and go, the mother-in-law get herself in. I was sitting on the chair and the girl say, this is what you choose over me? An old girl like me, you, she? And she goes to take out her pity with man. He said, no, what you're doing? And he pushed her away. He said, that is why I love, and I love she. And here she now, just now you will get pregnant fame. Just now you will get pregnant fame. And the mother said to her, I don't know why you go from here. Will you bring here? What you bring this ugly girl here for? Will you bring this ugly girl here for? You leave this good girl. And she took all she stuff and then packed on the fan in van, the one that and she went down. She went back to her home. So me and he now, he sat back working Wassa. Every day he go to work. He will drop me crib. He will kiss me, and I will go home. And he will go to work. And he will come back and I home. Every weekend I will come up and spend time and go back. Eventually he say, that is it. I no more back home. I stay in here with him now. I say, you serious? He say, yes, staying home with him. So, okay. I stay in home. we buy a stove. We didn't buy pots and things. I buy a stove, I buy one pot, so I used to make enrich. I used to cook my own food, and we used to eat together. His daughter used to come every weekend. He liked the bush, so every weekend he would go in the bush. He would leave me to see about his daughter. So every weekend I would see about his daughter. Every weekend he will go in the bush, and every Sunday somebody will, if the Allan will come from the bush, if he didn't come from the bush in time, he will let his brother drop his daughter home for school the Monday. So it was like that, it, over and over it was like that. And they find I taking care of the child too good. The mother was very upset, the sister was very upset. They even called the child mother and tell the child mother I had the child dirty. And the child mother say if Allan not there, he cannot have the child. And the child stopped coming home. Right? The child stopped coming home. So I said, well, okay, I will get my own baby. And I was like a month back, a month ago, and finally I was pregnant. Because we was trying for a baby in Morgan, he carried me to a doctor and I was young. And the doctor said, why you want this young girl get pregnancy? Because I love her and she loves baby. And we was trying, and it wasn't happening. And as soon as I stopped my foot, it happened. And so I come and find out I get pregnant, and I said, Allan, I'm pregnant, and he was the happiest man in the whole world. He was really, really happy. I was really happy, real happy. And when eventually, when the mommy see my belly grow, it was real bad. She would tell his sister, no, she can't wait to see the black ugly baby I will make. And I used to say, well, it's okay, Allan will still love the baby, and I will still love the baby. Baby come from me, and I had to raise the baby. I started to get frustrated with him. I started to get frustrated. And when the baby come and born, the sweetest baby the Lord ever blessed me with. The baby was so high color, so nice. The baby born like a shiny. I don't want to see a picture with you. Bring all the pictures in the cupboard for me. Show me what it is. Bring all the pictures and it was the sweetest baby in the whole wide world. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hello. Good afternoon. Shirika. Thank you. Like, she was the sweetest baby in the whole world. Never dark, all high color. Bring all the pictures from this. They have all the rest of the world in the thing. Tell me how to get in the thing.
Oh, sorry.
This was the first one. And this was the second one. It have more to come.
Just hold it up.
This was the first daughter here. This is when the mommy tell the daughter, you know, she can't wait to see the black ugly baby I will make for Allan. And this is what she. This was the child here. You get it? And when I
Okay.
yeah. And then as time go by, my daughter was feeling lonely. She used to play with the rest of children, and the girl was angry. And I used to tell my daughter, well, you have to watch his sister and no children. I used to say, okay. She never used to pay me. So I said, what did you children for she? Okay, thank you, we will talk. Yes, we will talk. Yes, thank you, right? Okay, thank you. And he used to say watch them for them, because the other brother used to go in the country, and his sister, I know, had a job with my mother now, because I asked if I work, and she said no, I'm not welcome. So they asked me to watch the children. I was like, okay, I'll watch the children. I used to watch the children every day, and they wouldn't give me no money. They wouldn't give me no money. So I said, watch the children every day for she, and she wouldn't give me no money. And at the I get sad, I said, Allan, I can't be watching these people children and they ain't giving me no money. And one out of all these years I watched them, $100 the father gave me. Break all.
All right.